fourth attempt of trying to get this beginning series work tonight, and it will work. It will definitely work. Welcome back. As you may or may not remember, we actually were going into the game and the server went offline, sadly, for a couple of minutes. It's back up and running. Yay! So I'm just gonna now just quickly make sure everything's now working, that you can see everything. Again, I just need to go through all these tests, and then we'll go straight to game. Microphone's working, definitely. The game is working. You can see Elfsborg, and then I'm just going to try typing something into the chat window. So just again, you're seeing all how Mixer works. This is how Mixer works. So you go to, oops, and sometimes I don't get it right completely. Let's say you click on that, that's it, and then view channel. Again, this will freak you out. You'll see me, and then let's just type in a command. There's all list of commands on my page, by the way, which you can type and gives you various information about things, including Managersim. So there you go. And yeah, in there somewhere the chat window works. It will come better when you actually see the game. So let's go back to the game. So welcome to episode 21 of the Managersim beginner series. We're at Elfsborg, which is in Sweden. I hope I pronounced that right. And how they're getting on. When the last time you left, we left the side, it was around Christmas, I think it was, December definitely. And it's now January, so the season has started again. We were doing really well. We were top of the table, but we managed to slip up slightly due to injuries to many of our players, and also we've now got a couple of more human managers in the side. And this is what the current table looks like. If I just I'll get rid of some of these screens as well. Actually, don't need so many. Get rid of it. Yeah, just leave one screen, and then I'll improve the magnification. There's the table at the moment. At the moment we're in second place. Again, second place is still decent. Our match form has dropped slightly. That's where we are in form. That means we've drawn, won, lost, drawn. So in the last 6 league games we've actually drawn 4 of them. The 2 human managers have joined us. Malmo has got human manager. Kay has some calling. He's got a really good youth team now, so he's doing really well. I think they're going to be threatening us at the top of the table. Well done, Kay, you're doing really well. What type of players are you buying? Again, I must warn you that there will be flashing screens when it goes through each screen. There's not much I can do about that here, so sorry about that. He's been selling a lot of players actually. Selling a lot of players that are not needed, and he's bought a lot of people on free transfers. So how does your side look like, Kay? I'll get the screen slightly smaller so I can see more players. Yeah, you've got some really good players there, really good players, and quite a young side as well, very young side, just like us. We got a young side as well. Yeah, you're going to do well, definitely doing well. And the other human side we've got at the moment is Oribro, and that's Morton. Morton is definitely human. As you remember the last episode, I was a bit unsure if Morton was human or not. Sorry Morton, I know you. I've been told you're human because we have got AI bots in the game as well. But you're definitely human because I can see that you're expanding the stadium to a mega stadium. You've got a very good youth academy. And what type of players? Oh, you bought a couple of free players as well. Yeah, you're building up your squad really nicely. Now Morton and Kay are very good managers. Those league positions you see at the moment, they're going to improve greatly on that. They're going to rival me, and it's still early days yet in the league, and Malmo are only 4 points away from us now, and Oribro will get up there. So we are currently second, behind Djurgården. Our match form, again, we've only won 1 game in the last 6, but we've only lost 1 game in that 6. We've drawn all the others. So how are we looking at the moment? How's the players? Well, the player total is going down again still, and we've also we still haven't bought any players, but I'm giving the youth as many games as possible now because it's working quite well for some of them. So let's just carry on these. I don't want to sell him, so get rid of you. Buying contracts, okay, nothing there. That's how the mail's looking. I did always do some housekeeping when you're looking at your mail. Seriously, it helps. there's two things I wanted to show you actually. One is this: you might occasionally get players who do not show up for training. They're being naughty. So it's up to you how you punish them. I normally go player interaction. You've been warned. Get for unprofessional behaviour. If they then do it again, then they get fined. This is how I just personally do it. Bookie, who's now turned into a striker. He's probably my best player. Of course, because the magnification is so high. There you go. 99, 99. Wow. He's turned into a striker, but the problem is, I might not put him in striker for much longer because all these games here, he was a striker and he hasn't been scoring, even though he's an Italian international. Drinking a cup of tea. Need a good cup of tea. He just hasn't been scoring. So what I might have to do, I might have to move him back into the midfield and try in someone else. Your agent, this is another youngster. Okay, 159,000. Is he any good? Okay, this is what the assistant says about him. 8.6. No. He's good, but he's not good enough. Got a new young player. Okay, 17 years old. I don't think he's going to be that good. What does the assistant say? 8. Yeah, he's not that good. So again, what I do, I don't really normally read his scout reports because I do my own scouting, which in fairness is actually better than the actual scout. I get rid of that. Oh yes, the other thing I was going to show you was, again, remember this is the newspaper? Is, not that one. There you go. Whew, we just got it in time. 2 Ticks Girls named Manager of the Month. Woohoo! You only get Manager of the Month if you're a human manager, obviously, and if you have done well, if you've done in recent performances. It's quite random, to be honest with you, because there's 3 human managers in this. It's going to be me, Kay, or Morton per month. So at this moment, it's my time. My ranking then, you get ranking points. My rankings is, I'm still only 20th at the moment. One thing that has gone, we did have game forums, and they don't appear anymore because basically no one uses them, which is a shame, but there you go, saves some money, I suppose. Also bandwidth, I guess. So how's the side looking then? Well, again, I'm putting some youngsters in to give them a bit more chance, because also I'm getting a lot of orange. Remember when I said about orange, the players will actually start losing their ratings, their stats. I'm going to drink some more tea. So that was actually my reserve side, you can see there, who actually got all their shirts on. So let's look at the first team. This is the first team, and a couple of notices there. Strand, I'm giving Strand more chances to see if his skills go up, and they do go up. Salmonson is that youth I've tried now, go on the left hand side, and he's played 2 games and he's done really well. His stats will rise, just like how Iskerson's stats have gone up to really well, and I've had people trying to buy him for countless loads of money, but no, he's not for sale. And also it's him, Jimmy. I'm going to put him as the midfielder because his actual assistant reporting rating is very, very good, and I want his stats to carry on going up, so it means I can start listing some other players. But what I was going to do was Bookie, wasn't he? Because Bookie just wasn't scoring goals, and he's meant to be a good striker, so he's going to occupy number 6 position. I'm going to take Chumba out. Sorry, Chumba. Put you as 15. Backup midfielder. So Dystrom will not play for a bit. That means I need to put a new striker back in. So Alkman is our top striker. He stays. He's only 18. He's got a 97 shot. Very good secondary stats. He will score goals, and he is scoring goals. So I've got a choice here. Longquist is another youngster I'm going to give more chances, but he's too young to have a regular place at the moment. The Safari guys, they did both have a go and they both failed. So I think I'm going to put Almengren back in, and if he doesn't work, then Ronenberg will come back in. So in fairness, my striking, I've got some really good strikers who keep not scoring goals though. Bowman, remember, was a very good midfielder. He had a bit of an injury crisis, hence why he's not in the side at the moment, and he's just recovering from injury, and he's on 88 fitness. That's too low really for a game. you need to be at least 95 fitness plus to really do well in the game, or you get some penalties. So he's not going to play until he's fit enough. So basically we're doing alright. So one thing also about Iskerson, I need to save this first, don't I? Keep forgetting. Save that, there you go. Iskerson, he is definitely turning into one of our best ever players, and he's only 18 years old. He's already a Swedish international. He scored on his debut, and because he's got the leader skill, I've actually put him as captain. Probably not recommended for being only 18 years old, but what I think he deserves it. Hence why I'm going to give him the captaincy and see how it goes. So we're in 2 ticks time. Oh, next tick actually. No, 2 ticks time. Yeah, we'll see what the result of the next league game. Here's the league games, and yeah, we started off really well in the league, but as more human managers joined our country, and also I was very unlucky with some of those injuries. Remember, I lost my midfielder, strikers sometimes, and defenders, and my goalie. The form just dropped. So it all started really from the beginning of October. So one drawn game there, won it, drawn, lost, won, drawn. So yeah, we need to get back on form. Helsingborg, we beat them 5-0 on a friendly in the last tick. That was my second side, wasn't it? Yeah, this was my second side. Oh, they lost 5-0. Oops, didn't win 5-0. We lost 5-0. But I think that was against Helsingborg's actual first team, because this, as you can see, they got a computer AI manager, because this is not green, if you can just see that. So the computer manager was playing his first team, hence why my second team lost. But it hasn't affected their fitness much though. So that's a plus for us. So we're home to Helsingborg, and hopefully we will win that. And our first team should be pretty decent. Barak is a very good goalie. We've got Oberman, Ostlund and Skuri defence. Bashmir's got a red card, so hence why our youngster, Jimmy, is taking part again, because his rating's very good, and also want to get rid of this orange. Overall, we have got a very decent side. Kallström's a very good backup midfielder. Van Binsenbergen, even though he's doing really well, good overall rating of 7.5, he's not doing any assists, hence why I'm going to give some of the youngsters more of a chance. So if you go to click on statistics, you'll see how they're getting on in actual seasons. So as you can see there, Strand scored 2 goals. Bowman has scored 3, he's doing really well, coming back from injury. Erkman is our top striker, scored 7 goals. So we are scoring goals. And it'd be good to have Balati back, and Bucky back down as a midfielder. So that's what we're doing overall. So obviously I'll let you know how we get on, and I'll do another episode in a couple of days time, when it should be February or March time, or if anything important comes up, I'll let you know. So thanks for watching, and I'll do another stream soon. Goodbye.